can't keep it a secret any longer because it's such a huge life difference for us. It's Saturday. I don't know what the date is. It's not important, is it? One day rolls into the next. It doesn't even matter that it's Saturday because I work every day of the week a little bit. It's very rare that I don't do any work, so it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. We've had a really good week and it's been different and it's been something that we've really wanted for a while, not something that we expected to happen quite so soon. And I was going to keep it a secret for a bit longer, but I can't keep it a secret any longer because it's such a huge life difference for us that I couldn't hide it from you if I'm trying to do videos. So there's something we need to talk about. Some changes afoot in our household, and it involves some little creatures. These two bundles of joy have joined our household and they are absolutely gorgeous. This is Benji. Hello, Benji. And this is Eddie. Hello, Eddie. I think Jenny's outside with Darren at the moment. So, now then, we had planned on getting a puppy and we were thinking that we'd wait till autumn this year, get the summer through, do another season of car boots, do a season in the garden, a summer season in the garden, that kind of thing. But we saw a local rescue centre advertising these two. They were together, they needed to be homed together because they've been together since they were born. They're 10 years old and one's approximately 6 months older than the other. We suspect that Eddie might be a bit older, but yeah, they've always been together, so they couldn't be separated. So the rescue home, we're a little bit worried about not finding somebody for them because obviously they're older and there's two of them. So what kind of nutters want to take on two new dogs? Turns out it's us. But it all hinged on how they got on with Jenny and how that was going to work out. So we couldn't 100% say that she was that they were going to come and live with us because we had to make sure that Jenny was going to be all right. So on Monday we went to visit them at the rescue centre and they were adorable. And then we arranged for them to come here on Thursday, and as long as they got on, I think normally in other circumstances, if they hadn't been so old and more difficult to home, they would do house checks first and then do a visit and all that sort of thing. But they were just desperate to get them out of the rescue centre. In the rescue centre, there's a lot of big dogs making a lot of noise. And these two are definitely lap dogs. So, yeah, they really wanted to get them out of the rescue centre. They'd been there about 6 weeks, I think. So they came on Thursday. We went on a walk along the lane. There was no problems whatsoever. We then came into the garden, let them off. Again, no issues whatsoever. The only slight thing was Eddie, the lighter one with the sort of gingery patches. He's just trying to be a little bit dominant of Jenny, but she's having none of it. So it's just a case of them working out all the hierarchy of the family, but overall they've been absolutely brilliant, and they love a snuggle, they love a snack, and it's been really good fun. Bob and Court have already been over. They came over on Friday, I think it was, or Thursday afternoon, one of the days anyway. And Darren's parents popped over yesterday. Yeah, Bob and Court came on Thursday. After we'd given them a bath and given them an hour or so, Bob and Court came over, and then Darren's parents came over yesterday to say hello. And my daughter's coming from Nottingham today. She couldn't wait any longer. She's like, I'm coming. So they'll have met a lot of the family, not all the family, not yet. So it's been a bit of a whirlwind. We hadn't even thought about getting another dog so soon this time last week. We were we saw the advert on, I think, Friday. We talked about it over the weekend, and then Darren phoned the rescue centre on Monday, and we went Monday afternoon. So yeah, our lives have kind of like changed a little bit, but for the better. So Benji is a Jack Russell Patterdale cross. Patterdale, I think that's right. And he's really slim and light. He's like a mountain goat. He likes to climb on the furniture. He's really affectionate. Always wants to be in the middle of it, don't you? But he also feels the cold, so he's the first one that wants to come in from the garden. This one, Eddie, he's a bit more of a bruiser. Pushes his way in, but he loves affection, loves to push up and snuggle against you. I think in their relationship he's the alpha, but Jenny's put him in his place, hasn't she? Yeah, she has. He's got some pounds on him, so he might be on a little bit of a diet. I'm not sure how he thinks about that. What do you think about that? Eh, Eddie? You too. Oh. Jenny's just sticking to Darren like glue. So wherever he is, she is. Making sure that she hasn't lost her place. But these two are quite happy to give me a little bit of love as well, whereas Jenny, I was always second choice. Hey, beautiful. Some bits I'm going to pack for eBay. I've got this vintage Marks and Spencer's planter. This little Morchlinware, I never know how you pronounce it, like scent bottle in the wooden box. One of these Portuguese tea towels. I had a load of them. I think this is the right one. I need to double check the listing just to make sure. I've sold a few and I've got a few left. They don't go for masses of money. I think I paid 50p each at the car boot, and they've sold for about £6.50, that kind of price. That's still a good turnaround. And then this Belique frame I've sold as well, and one of Darren's political books I need to pack as well. Are you watching Darren in the garden? Jenny does not like being separated from Darren, but the bird of prey has had some bird out in the garden, and he's clearing up where the bird of prey has made a mess. I think one of the dogs has brought some feathers in, so we need to have a hoover up. Just finished packing my orders. Oh, apart from one for Helen, but I'm waiting for you to get back to me, so I'll sort that out in a bit. So thank you, Helen. Oh, and also thank you to Lisa. I think it's Lisa. I think that's what you said in your messages. Who, along with Heather, Jilly, Carla, Paints, Pots and Paper, all our members on my YouTube channel. And those members did get a little sneaky peek of us getting the dogs, because I talked about it on there, and I said I'm going to leave it like a week and make sure that they are really settled. But they settled in straight away, so I couldn't leave it any longer. yeah, finished packing my orders. I got the seed paper yesterday. It was the first day I was brave enough to give it a go, painting on the seed paper. And it didn't go, the paint didn't go on in the same way as it has on the other paper that I've been using. So I'm gonna have to change my sort of technique of painting. So it's gonna take me a little while to get used to it. The thing was, I was using a, multimedia paper before, which is thicker and flatter. And watercolour paper is more absorbent. And so this seed paper is more like watercolour paper. And I don't know if it's more absorbent than watercolour paper, but yeah, it just, the paint flow is completely different. So I need to practice on it a bit more before I make any cards. Darren's putting the kettle on. And I think we're going to sit and have a cuddle with the dogs for a few minutes.
Maybe 40, 50 books in total have actually sold on Vinted. A couple of nice wee orders on eBay as well. I think I've got about 10 orders on eBay to run through. I'm going to get all the Vinted stuff done just now so I can get that packed up, dropped off round the corner at the pickup spot, which I need to get done by 12:30, 1 o'clock, get that round there, and then I'll do the eBay stuff and drop that off afterwards. But Vinted. What did we sell on the Vinted? First. Then second, then last. Well, there might be something in between that, who knows? Let's have a look. We've got, because there was one big order of 22 books, so I want to get that done.
It's only about 10 o'clock. We've been awake so early. We both just got up at like 5 o'clock because we wanted to see the dogs. My daughter's going to be here any time now. But I've been doing some little bit of painting on my watercolour paper, so I thought I'd show you my progress. That's my first card. I quite like it. It's just that, there's, as I say, it's slightly different in the paper that I'm using. And so where I've drawn the black lines with a fine liner and then gone to paint, the black sort of bleeds slightly. So it makes the colours less clear, but also the colours don't come out as vibrant on this paper as they do on the other paper. So like this purple here looks quite dull. But I don't hate it. I still quite like it. So this is with the wildflower mix. This is the seeded paper. And then this is just like brown paper card that I got from, what's the shop called? The Works. Because it works better as a card, you know, to stand. Because as you use watercolour paper, it warps slightly, so I can glue it on and flatten it onto this nice card. I don't see any reason why you couldn't just put the whole card in the soil to grow, but you could just peel this bit off and plant that when you're done with it. But yeah, that was my first one. And I've only finished one other, that one. Again, that's wildflower mix. So I've done those two and I'm working on another one. This one here. Not quite sure what else I'm doing on that, but it's just not quite finished. And then I've started another one, but that's just like that so far. I'm having to be more patient, so I'm having to paint, wait for it to dry, and then do the next layer, whereas before I was working quite quickly. I'd done these other cards on little, some just little blank cards. I don't know what paper it is, but they were just blank cards with envelopes. So I did that one. It's not today, these are from the other day, that one. I didn't like that. I was trying something different out, more abstract. A little birdie, and that one. So yeah, I'm enjoying doing it. Oh, and I did this one as well, but this one warped slightly. Can you see it sort of bent more? But that was where I got the idea for the other one. Happy, right. I'm going to do some more little fiddling while I'm waiting for my daughter to turn up.
Eddie, leave Jenny to have a rest. Benji. Eddie, 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 this way. Get on your bed. On your bed. Good boys.
Good boy.
You're up, Benji.
And you are as well, yes.
Should we go back in? Right, come on in. Come on. Good dogs. Good dogs. Right, Eddie, stop. That's it. Be good. Be good. Watching you. What are you doing up on that chair, Mr. Benji? What are you doing, eh?
It's about 2 o'clock. Darren and my daughter are watching football on the telly, and the dogs are all snuggled up in the lounge. I'm just going to sit and fiddle with my paints a bit, give my mum a ring, that kind of thing. So there's not much else more happening. I hope you enjoy the little videos of the dogs that I've taken over the last couple of days. We're just over the moon. We just can't believe that they've settled in so well. As I say, we'd told ourselves sensibly that we would wait and see a week and make sure that it was all going really well, but you can just tell there's no issues at all. In fact, the lady's been from the rescue centre today and we've signed all the forms, so they are officially our dogs now. Yeah, just really happy, and we're going to have a really lovely weekend with my daughter here. Bob and Court are coming over with a takeaway later, and we're going to take it easy this weekend. Well, you know, up and down with the dogs every 5 minutes. But apart from that, yeah, what is good? So if you could leave me a multitude of emojis in the comments, I'd appreciate it, and obviously thumbs ups. If you like my gentle vlogs, then please do think about subscribing. Darren's a bit preoccupied at the moment, so I don't know when his next vlog will be out. But if you want to see more of the dogs, then subscribe to me and to Darren and Kirsten's Garden Adventures, because you will get dog spam. I mean, that sounds like I'm giving you tins of meat. No, that's not what I meant. I meant lots and lots of videos and pictures of cute Jack Russells. So if that sounds like your thing, then go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, everybody, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, stay safe. You're going to be a YouTube sensation. I bet you are. You're going to be a YouTube sensation. What about you, Eddie? Are you going to be a YouTube sensation? Oh, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. You can't climb on top of me.